Let's see what's going on. Pop up chat. Here we go. Get this set up. Boogity boogity boo. StreamYard. Okay. All right. Hey, Peeper. Let's see if I can get this thing. Cool. Doing dishes. Not dishes. Hey, Craig. Got a spot open on the panel if you want to join me, brother. You too, Peeper, when you get through with your dishes. See if I can't move this around a little bit. I need to get another monitor for my computer, but hey, Captain. There's a spot if y'all want to join me. Because I know this one ain't going to be no long stream tonight. Oh, I think I've about overdone it the last couple of days. This daggum heat and this humidity, it don't take long to be wiped out. Oh, that's good stuff. All right. So how's everybody's day been going? Animal control issues. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's been crazy around here too, Craig. These last couple of weeks, I think this whole world's gone nuts. Everybody's been having stuff going on lately. Got my Sears Suburban home the other night. And every day this week, every time I try to go outside and start tinkering with it a little bit, it starts raining. Ooh. If they're having bear problems, they're going to have to get the game, fish and game in there to trap it and relocate it. Unless somebody wants some bear burgers and a bear skin rug. Yeah, that's true. It's either rain or dealing with a messed up foot. Ooh. Not an option, huh? Eesh, ouch. Let's see. Add a stream.
How you doing?
Here we are.
You were right on that. Awesome.
I'm doing pretty good.
Sweet. I'm glad you're feeling good. I feel good sometimes, but most of the time,
you have your times, huh?
Yeah. Well, whatever. So
it is what it is.
Your first StreamYard one? Did you use it before?
I think I did one before. Or was I on somebody else's StreamYard?
I go on too many streams to remember.
I don't know. I can't keep up with it, brother. I can't keep up with it.
I can't keep track either, buddy. It's just like, huh?
Oh,
I was on
hey,
your stream.
hey, Tater. Hey, Mr. Go-Karts.
Oh,
There's spots available if any of y'all want to join us. The link is in the family box. Oh, yeah, this has been a rough day. Air conditioner quit working last night.
oh.
Got it fixed this morning and then had to go do a welding job for my cousin. He needed some exhaust work done on his truck.
Oh.
It was hot under that truck because do a little bit of work on it, then we'd have to fire it up, make sure there wasn't no leaks and all, because I was having to fix somebody else's screw ups. You know how them jobs go.
Actually, yes. Yes, I do. I leave them for people all the time.
Well, he needed it done to where he could drive his truck and it not sound like a pulpwood truck with straight exhaust. That thing was loud. So I was having to try to fix up and weld up big old holes they cut in the exhaust and all. Something I thought was going to be a little 30, 45-minute job ended up taking me 2.5, almost 3 hours.
Yep. Sounds normal to me.
So, yeah.
Sounds like normal circumstances to me.
Hey, Harold.
You know, if she walked out of here without taking some cash, I didn't want her to take the card. She went to the store. I didn't want her to take the card. I want her. Okay.
It'd be all right.
Okay. No, there's not a lot of cash on the card.
Means she won't be buying a whole lot of groceries.
I mean, she'll be back here with next to nothing, and I'll be like,
yeah, pretty much.
We have like nothing in the fridge. I'm not even kidding. We have a few bread crusts and some.
Hey, Sam.
Some ketchup.
Let's get Tater out the basement. There's. I see a patriotic flag and a pretty little white Z50R and a couple minis.
Oh yeah. I see it. Is that a blue fender?
That's the little 80, ain't it?
It is
a 90.
Oh, it's a 90?
Is that blue or purple? I don't know. My screen's messed up.
It's blue.
I thought it was blue.
I'm still waiting on Miss Go-Karts to do the video on a red air cleaner for the Z50.
Well, you see, I got it out of the shed finally, so.
Yeah. But you know me, I got to pick at her every time I see that thing. I have to pick at her about it. Oh Lordy, so how you been, Tater?
This StreamYard screen is weird.
Mine's kind of grainy because that's the one.
Well, I'm saying it's kind of stupid because no matter how much, like, you know how you can change the size of the screen, you can shrink it down or whatever. Well, no matter how much you shrink it down, it squishes the function of the video instead of the private chat box.
What? I'm still trying to learn how to do this stuff.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's dumb. It's like, okay, yeah, you can goof around in private chat and stuff like that, but wouldn't it be more important to pay more attention to the functioning of the video? I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I don't know either, buddy. I don't know either.
Craig, like what you were saying, muffler welding can be a pain. Yeah, but if you set it up and do it right, it can be easy as can be. The pain is when you go in and have to fix somebody else's screw ups when they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, hello, Mrs. Karts. Hello, Sam. Hello, Sassy. And hello, Georgie. How you doing, little birdies? There you go. Oh, and hi, Harold. I didn't get to say hi to Harold either. I saw that he said hi. That's it. I'm done for now. Hang on.
The top side of the pipe ain't that bad if you know how to adjust the tip of your MIG welder. If you can angle it just right. The pain I always have is when somebody wants me to weld a 2.5-inch muffler on a 2-inch piece of pipe. I'm like, yeah, this is going to be fun. Then you have to cut about 6 slits into the muffler and slowly pull the pieces in and tack them and then weld it all back out.
Well, we're gonna try to go from that 1-inch pipe on the Baja big bike.
The 420?
Yeah. We're gonna try to go from a 1-inch to like a 2-inch pipe at the end. We just ain't figured it out.
You want to enlarge it to where you can put a bigger pipe going out for the exhaust?
Hey, Ed. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Like a tip. You want to put a tip on it.
So that's easy. I can show you how to do that one day.
Hi, Ed. How you doing? Hey, Nate. Have you tried a baseball bat?
Oh, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Do they make steel ones? Or are they all aluminum?
Aluminum.
Well, you have it 1 inch for a bit, and then like further down the pipe where it's not going to melt the aluminum, you can use a baseball bat.
Easy way to do it, Tater, if you got the 2-inch exhaust tip, if you got one long enough, cut across and hold it up long ways and cut your 2 slots across from each other, then turn it 90 degrees, cut 2 more slots and cut them in about 1 inch or so. Then turn it 45 degrees and do a cut all the way in it, where it's got 8 slots in it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And then pull 2 of them in, put a tack on the end of each one, turn it 90 degrees, pull 2 more in and tack them, and then turn it and pull the rest up and tack them in there, and then slowly weld everything back up and run your bead around it. It'll taper it down.
So riddle me this. Is it a 2-stroke you're working on, or is it a 4-stroke?
4-stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4-stroke.
I think all of your stuff is 4-stroke, ain't it, Tater?
Everything I've got 4-stroke.
Okay.
Well, I don't have a single 2-stroke engine.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I just know that like some
4-stroke,
people
you got to have that expansion chamber where it gets real big and crunches back down.
Well, some people, like I was about to say, that they're all bent out of shape about the resonator chamber and things like that. And, well, okay, fine, whatever. You got your 2 strokes and you got your resonator chamber on the exhaust or whatever. Okay, fine. Not a big problem. If you know how to do that. Just some people are all about it, and then some people say, "Oh, it don't matter." And you just got to have a little back pressure or something. I don't know.
Little back pressure, you're good.
Well, I mean,
all motors need a little bit of back pressure. If they free flow too much, it can cause valve to rattle and all. Is what I've been told. It'll float a valve.
Nate, get that sucker up around 10. Nate, get that sucker up around 10,000 RPMs, and you won't have no worry about back pressure, man. There ain't time to have back pressure.
I know my Chevrolet truck, a buddy of mine had one just like it, and he cut the catalytics off and took the mufflers off from under and straight piped it, and it hurt his truck. it didn't perform as good. We put a muffler and all back on it to put a little bit of back pressure, and it went to getting better fuel mileage and run better.
Yeah, because the modern vehicles are designed for it. The older vehicles, when they had the older style vehicles.
Hey, Brandon.
And they stick smog pumps on them, and they stick the freaking the caps on them, and the heavy duty mufflers and stuff. When they stick all that crap on something that wasn't designed for it, yeah, it restricts flow and it hampers performance. Yes, it does. Yeah. But this modern stuff, they finally got with the program and said, "Oh, people want the power. Okay." So they designed it to function with those things in chorus with it instead of fighting against it.
Yeah. Hey, Puller.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever heard of anybody taking a smog pump off of a V8 or V6 car motor and using it as basically a forced injection, kind of like a supercharger on a small engine?
Yes, I have.
Yes. I've seen it done 2 different ways. One, they plumbed it right into the top of the carburetor, and they create enough pressure that it actually pushes fuel or pushes air back in through the needle and seat into the float bolt and pushes fuel out of the carburetor. The second way I've seen it done is they build a metal box around the carburetor and then pressurized the whole entire thing, and it equaled it out, and it worked good.
Cause see, I've heard of different ones trying that and all, and a buddy of mine was telling me about it, and he said if I tried it, because I was thinking about doing it on like that V twin, he said I'd need to get what they call a blow through carburetor.
Yeah,
I hear
basically. Basically, what a blow-through carburetor is it has stronger.
Oh, what happened?
That's my phone ringing. I had to stop it.
Man, I was jamming out.
Basically, a blow-through carburetor has stronger springs and stuff in the seats and stuff.
Yeah,
pushing that pressure back through the fuel lines. That the way you remedy it is build the box around and equal the pressure inside and outside the float bowl and stuff.
But the way he was talking about doing it with that blow-through carburetor, you just pop it straight into the top of the carburetor and it forces straight through.
Right. That's exactly what it's doing. But I've never heard of a blow-through carburetor for a small engine. Now, you might be able to find one like a Mikuni or something like that they put them superchargers on the Harleys and stuff.
Yeah.
You might be able to find one of those that's small enough to run on that V-twin. But the one I seen done, personally, they started out with just a plate on top of the carburetor, blowing air through it, and it ran good for a little bit until the boost got high enough, and then, like I said, once it overcame the pressure of the fuel coming in, it just pushed the fuel backwards through the system.
Basically blew the seals out of the carb.
Made it really neat because it bubbled into the...
I wonder how it would do.
Yeah.
To do like I seen the way they done that one.
Once they built the box around the carburetor, ran a cable through it and fuel line through it, and sealed it up good and tight to keep all the pressure inside, it worked good.
I wonder how it would do to try to do one and have the carburetor on the intake side of the smog pump, where it's pulled through the carb, in through the smog pump, and then forced in through the motor.
That it would probably work. You'd have to up the volume of the fuel, the amount of fuel going in. The only thing I would be worried about is getting raw fuel inside, because I believe there are metal impellers and stuff in there, and one little spark with that, with that mixture, it might go poop.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I would worry about. Now you could possibly do it like a turbocharger, and have a wastegate on it and then adjust your pressure, so you're just putting X amount of boost in, and you could find that sweet spot.
Yeah. That's something I thought about doing at one time, just seeing if I could do it.
Yeah, anything's worth a shot once, man.
Mm-hmm. About like that 11 horse I got sitting out there on that Sears. I'm gonna give it a chance to get it running and all. If it don't work right, I might be tempted to put that V twin on that Sears.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
Yeah, because that Sears 12 actually come with, I think it was an 8 horse, wasn't it? To come to the 8 horse.
If it was a 12, it would probably be a 12 horse. Would be my guess. Sears was pretty good about putting whatever horsepower the tractor was as the
model number.
Yeah.
But when my buddy got it, he said it had a Tecumseh iron bore 8 horse. I think's what he called it. He said it had a metal sleeve in it.
Right. A lot of the Tecumsehs did.
But he said it had an 8 horse on it. He said that thing was locked up so daggum tight that he just took it off and got that 11 horse Honda with the key switch and all that and just set it under the hood for right now. Yeah, Lucky, how you doing with your foot, brother?
Hey, Lucky, how you doing?
I watched about 25 minutes of that video.
Get better soon. I want to see more video.
I watched part of that video, but I made sure I stopped before it got to where he hurt his daggum foot.
At 12 o'clock.
I couldn't do it.
That was a cringe moment, man. I was cringing big time.
I was. Like,
I watched 25 minutes of the video and I had to stop because I had other stuff I had to do. I just ain't got to the rest yet.
Well, I stopped because I know how bad it hurt when I fell and folded my toes over. I could just imagine how bad that ankle was when he broke it. I couldn't watch.
No, he broke both his bones, like both of his leg bones, man.
Yeah, I seen the picture on. I think it was on Instagram. He had the picture showing it.
Yeah.
I can't watch that. I can't watch my friends get hurt like that.
The ambulance part was kind of funny, but kind of sad. Like them drugs were kicking his butt, boy. That lady was super sweet. That was taking care of him.
Yeah, it was.
Dadgum, I wish they'd bring. I wish them people would come down here and teach the people in my emergency room how to treat people. Then. Whew.
So did I, Ed. So did I. It was hard, man.
Yes, it was.
The thing that impressed me the most, man, is when he come off the mower, he laid on the ground, he just laid there. He never said ow or anything like that. You know what I mean?
When I hit the ground, I didn't say ow nothing. I got up and felt some pressure. I said, all right, I felt a little bit dizzy and lay down. After I looked at my wrist, I said, oh, I broke it.
He got 13 pins, 2 rods, and 1 plate.
Woo!
The part that kind of made me chuckle was when he had to have it when he got his pipe. Can't be too far from that, man. Yeah, knock on wood. I've never broken a bone I take that back. I broke a toe, but I didn't know about that until like a week later. So,
I've broke bones before. It wasn't it. But to break an ankle like he done, ooh.
Broke my wrist here. It was actually not the wrist bone. It was the tip of this bone here. I believe this is called the radius, and I broke the tip off it.
Ouch!
When I was like 18, and it still hurts to this day.
Well,
when the weather kicks up, I'm like, ooh. I think we're gonna.
I broke all the bones across his hand, right there across his middle. When I was about, I think I was 11 or 12. I got mad. Me and my sister and my brother was playing cards and all, and something didn't go the way I wanted, and they started laughing and all, and it made me mad. And instead of hitting one of them, I punched straight down into a solid oak table. Yeah, that didn't go too well. Spent over half the night in the ER that night getting my hand wrapped up and taken care of. Hey, Antonio, Mixed Mowers. How y'all doing?
Hey, Antonio. Hey, Antonio. Hey, Mick.
Hey, Antonio. Hey, Mick. Hey, Sam. Hey, Polar
Slap
Bear.
you sideways with a wet fish.
Jay. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Nate.
I've broke my nose a few times.
Hey, Air Molecules. Hey, Craig.
I never broke it, but I've had it mashed a few times with fights and all. Bloodied it up a few times, but I've never broke it.
I've had it knocked out a joint a bunch of times.
Yeah, mine was knocked out a joint.
The freaking I've had the cartilage separate from the bone. I had to put that back on. Wow, is that a freaking mess? I'm surprised there wasn't a scar, and I'm surprised I don't have a lot more traumatic issues because of that. That was not fun. Oh man, that was terrible, dude. Wow.
Well, one of the few bad fights I've been in, guy hit me, dislocated it. We kept going. He hit it again and put it back in place, and then I pummeled him.
Oh.
Yeah. Dislocating the shoulder, the first time, it hurt like hell when it dislocated, and it hurt even worse when they popped it back in place. But the funny thing is, after you've popped it out so many times and figured out how to pop it back in, it gets to where it don't hurt no more popping them back in.
That hasn't been my experience, Jay.
I've went to bed at night and woke up the next morning with my shoulder dislocated.
That hasn't been my experience.
Yeah, but when you got less than half of your rotator cuff in one shoulder and about 25% of your rotator cuff in the other shoulder, they pop out very easily.
I've got a rib that will dislocate itself. I can like sneeze and everything, and it'll get out of place, and it's fun getting it back in.
Ooh, that would have to hurt. My
cousin Irene has no shoulders. Like there's no cartilage in her shoulders anymore. She can, since she was like a young teenager, since she was like 13, she could pop her arms out and just like go like this, and her arms will like just like flop around, and it doesn't hurt her at all. She showed her mother one day, and my aunt was like, "Oh my God!" She's like freaking out, and Irene's just like standing there like, "What?" Clunk clunk. She just clunks her shoulders in and out anytime she wants. I'm like, please stop doing that.
I've done that before, Craig. It didn't feel too good either. Oh, excuse me.
I know a bunch of people that have had the bone in their nose removed because they just
broke it so many times.
Yeah, it's just useless. They're like, the doctor's just like, the bone in your nose is completely useless. Like the cartilage piece on the end is completely useless.
I was watching It's one of them medical shows on like TLC or whatever. And the guy come into the ER had been punched in the face and broke his nose and the cartilage and all so many times that the cartilage was not attached to the bone no more.
Yeah.
It just kind of free floated in his nose, and there was no way of attaching it back without major surgery.
Yeah. A lot of the time, surgery,
that has to hurt to be hit that many times.
A lot of times, when the cartilage breaks off, surgery won't fix it. The piece will just float in there. They can reattach it with like they can have surgery to reattach it, but it's not gonna like grow anymore. It's not gonna heal back. It's just gonna stay floating around. Yeah.
Nick, I have no idea.
Or it'll be attached, but it won't it won't grow back on. It won't like mend. It'll just be like this forever. Like able to be broken very easily apart again. So, yeah.
Ooh, got a mower, it won't run, huh?
Dizzy has an engine that confounded him. It's just some kind of jet engine or jet something, Briggs engine that he couldn't get going for like a long time. It might have been a Tecumseh, I don't know, but I thought it was a Briggs, but it said jet on it, on the actual engine, the case of it.
Ooh, new carb.
Shiny.
That's for the golf cart sitting right behind Johnny.
Nice.
Hopefully that's gonna fix your problem, huh?
I hope so.
Did you spray starter fluid around it when you had it running the other day to see if it had any leaks?
No, I figured I'd try a new carburetor, because if you would have seen that carburetor, how bad it was, like it was bad. It looked brand new on the outside, but on the inside, you could tell water had gotten in it and sat for a while. So it was all rusty, all the needles were clogged. So I'm hoping this, because it ran perfect when you put the choke on, you know what I mean? I'm hoping that this is a problem, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Well, when you put that one on there, if it's still acting the same way, take some of that carb spray and spray around the intake and all. And if it revs up, you got a leak on the intake.
Yep. But this carb actually has a needle on it. The other one doesn't. Like a fuel mixture needle.
Air fuel mixture?
Yep. So that's a good thing, I guess. Yeah. Y'all see Sam put that 212 Predator on that little 50cc and he was just holding it there and it was running.
Dadgum.
He was just holding the carburetor up to the motor and it was running perfect. Yeah. Yep.
Mick says he's got one that's got fuel, compression, and spark, but won't run.
Oh?
Timing's off.
Yep.
Yeah, that could be it.
I'll be back in a couple minutes.
That's my guess.
If it's got spark, it might not be getting a good enough spark. The coil might need to be reset. It might be either gap too far apart or too close.
Wasn't it you guys too that told me, or somebody told me, that some spark plugs will work outside the engine, but when you put them inside the engine, they won't work? Like if the spark plug's going bad, you ever heard of that?
Yeah, crack. If the insulators are cracked on them, I've seen them do that.
Yeah.
Johnny.
Hey, Tater. I think I got the lines on that seat spring and all.
Yeah, I seen that in my live stream last night.
It's a seat spring and seat just like I got on my Sears 12. It's got the backrest and everything. The guy just don't know exactly if he wants to get rid of it or not.
What's he gonna do with it?
He's got a bunch of old mowers and stuff. He just don't know if he wants to save it for one of his or go ahead and get rid of it. I'm just waiting to hear back from him. But I found you a whole nother Sears. It's the whole complete thing, rolling frame and everything. I don't think it's got a motor on it though. And they want $125 for it.
How's your Sears?
Got it to the house, not for last. But it's rained, and I hadn't had a chance to mess with it. I'm going to pull that 11 horse off and clean everything up and get the motor running and all, and then I'm going to have to try to shoehorn that thing around and get everything lined up to run right.
Right.
Because it takes a belt from the motor. The bottom part of the belt runs all the way to the transact or transmission. Transact's how you want to say it. But there's an idler pulley that mounts up in towards the steering wheel up that way, and it makes it kind of a funny triangular shape in there.
I think those are 10s, Johnny. Yeah, I want to see that bad boy running.
For the Sears?
Yeah,
get that 11 horse going, and that thing's got the 3-speed with reverse, and then it's got a high and low range. It'll be pretty stout. The only thing I know I'm gonna have to do is like my brother Bird did to his. I found out what kind of Sears his was. I thought his was a 12, but it's not. He's got the custom 6. It's got a 4-speed with reverse.
Huh.
For what, Sears?
Yeah, but he put a Predator 212 on his, and that little sucker. Oh my God!
They're probably boogie.
That thing, it runs pretty good in top gear, but you can hook it to something, and that sucker will pull. It tripped me out how much that sucker would pull. He hooked to well, it was an old pop-up camper frame, and they converted, put 5/4 decking boards on to make the floor of it and all. Welded a railing system around 3 sides, mounted a toolbox on the front and all, and made a utility trailer out of it. He hooked that to the back of that little Sears and put this big old wooden tree stand and all. It probably weighed 500-600 pounds on it. And that little Sears just hauled it through the woods like it wasn't nothing, like it wasn't even behind it. I was tripping on how strong it was. But he had to build a plate off the front, like y'all do, puller, and mount a weight on the front. Because when he hooks up to his harrows or whatever on the back, it would literally stand on end and keep walking with the front end standing straight up in the air. Pulling. Would not stop. Just kept digging.
Yeah, my Cub 108 that I plow snow and stuff with, I used to have a hitch on it. I used to move my my camper around with it. I had to go real slow, but
Yeah.
And of course, it's got the big snow blade and stuff out front, so I didn't have to add any extra weight. But it was nice having that.
Go ahead.
I said it was nice having that thing around when I had the camper here.
Yeah.
To move it.
With mine, I know I'm going to put the weights on the front with me sitting on the back, and if I use that 3-point hitch that come with it and all that on the back, I'm going to have some weight on the front to keep the nose down, especially with them mag tires on it.
Yeah. Just watch the steering gear on them, too. Sometimes if you get the front end too heavy on them.
What in the world?
That's his air cleaner.
That's right. That's my air. It broke. The bike fell over on it.
Oh.
And this is just a PVC plastic thing that I made. I'm about to go buy another one.
And cut out the adapter piece to bolt up to the carb.
Yep. So you can use your stock air filter. It only costs like $2. I'm going to have to go pick up another one tomorrow.
And that goes on what? The Stinky Pinky?
No, that's the 420.
Harley.
I'm thinking about now they're making, like, figuring out a way to make those for 212s also, where you can use your stock air filter, but you know, make it look like a aftermarket one, you know,
like a pod system.
Yep, exactly. I'm working on it.
Bad.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could take some aluminum plate and make something like that.
Yeah, I guarantee you could. If you could find a 3-inch cap like this, you could probably make something no problem. But the bike like fell over onto it. That's the only reason it broke.
Yeah.
Somebody actually left a comment on the video that when I built that, he's like, I just built an AirPod using your design. It works great. I felt pretty tickled.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, look at the air filter where it fell and landed on it.
Talking
That's
about a contour design.
And then, of course, Trevor is driving it through water, so the whole air filter is just like soaked. So that air filter is garbage. Garbage. But I got another one.
That's something I want to work on the Sears is with that 11 horse on there. I got to redo the air cleaner system on that thing because the hood's not going to close with it. Probably going to end up having to do a pod system on it.
Right.
If anybody can.
Tractor, the V-twin?
No, he's got Sears.
No, I got a Sears with an 11 horse Honda on it.
Oh, Honda.
Yep.
But it's a smaller one than what Nate's is. What size is yours, Tater? That's a Suburban what?
SS16.
And mine's just a Suburban 12. It's a little bit smaller.
Yours is a single cylinder, and mine's the Onan.
Yeah, it is smaller version.
It rolls good though. I'm glad that the transmission or transaxle, whatever on it, is in good shape. It goes in and out the gears good and rolls real easy. It ain't a hard one to move. Yeah, that's something else I like. That 11 horse Honda's electric start.
Nice.
But I found on Amazon they make for 212 Predators and stuff like that an electric starter kit that comes with the flywheel, the magneto thing.
I've seen
everything you need for it to put a charging system, electric start, a starter, everything for $89 and some change.
Wait, how?
That's not bad, man.
And that's to convert one over to electric start. That's flywheel, starter motor,
charging coils,
the charging coils, the mountain bolts, the new cover to go over it, to fit over the starter and all too, everything. I'm like, I might have to make the fat cycle electric start. Then I have a charging system to run. I can run headlight and tail light and all on it.
So yeah, that would be sick, Jay.
So time to start putting some money into savings account again. Sam, a lot of them motors, like for snow blowers and all that, even the 212s, they did have electric start. for some reason the equipment and all had electric starts, but if it's for go-karts and all that, they mainly just had the pull start.
Well, on a lot of those snow blowers, though, the starters were 120 volt.
Yeah, they have like a plug you plug into the wall.
Right.
I've seen that on snow blowers.
Both my snow blowers had them on them.
You know how I saw that on Musty One's videos. That's the only way I would have even known about that.
Captain fixed a couple sandwiches and didn't fix me one. Oh,
Get
you hurt my
on
heart,
over here
brother.
and I'll fix you a sandwich.
Nah, I'm good.
If I fix you one now, it's just going to be another one for me. Here, you can have
it would be quite moldy by the time I got there to get it.
So, would you like chicken or ham?
Or do like I used to do, put chicken and ham on the same sandwich. Make a Dagwood.
Well, take your pick, because I made two different ones.
Oh, I take the top bun off of one, the top bun off the other, and then take the bottoms and all the meat put together and make one thick sandwich.
Eat it sandwich, you bastard!
That's what we used to do. We used to make what we call Dagwoods. Just take everything. They set out all the different sandwich meats and all.
Yeah, I know.
Put the cheese on and just start throwing meats on there and then put the bun on top. What do you got? Dagwood. I'm good.
That's not the way this one worked out today. So,
eat my meat sandwich.
Chicken.
Hey, Breezy.
Breezy.
Yeah, I still ain't been able to get a hold of T to get some more of them stickers made. I got to get some more made. I think I'm going to go with the same color green. And then I'm going to see if he's got that same style vinyl, that 15-year vinyl, in a blue metallic.
I already stuck my tractor sticker. It's right there underneath that lid on my box.
Cool.
I just showed it. I just haven't showed it in a video yet.
I sent all them things out and I didn't even keep one for myself.
Damn, Jay.
I sent every one of them out.
I probably got the last one.
Yeah, because one got lost in the mail and I had to send you another one. But it's all good. Oh.
Johnny farted.
I did.
Let me get you to blame it on Stewie, too.
My friend's having something shipped.
Yes, dude.
Do what, Puller?
I said my friend's sending having something shipped to my house, and she just warned me that it'd be coming. Don't open the box because it's for her husband. I said, well, there will be a shipping and handling fee. She's like, well, just leave it there, then I'll come pick it up. I'm like, well, what if it's right in front of the door? She's like, well, then just move it. I said, then there'll be a handling fee.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, you're impossible.
Welcome back, Brandon. Welcome back, Lucky. Craig, no, I don't want it back. I'm just picking at Captain because his mail person likes to keep stuff.
The doctor makes house calls, Lucky? What is it, 50s?
Starting rehab tomorrow, huh? Get to where you can walk again.
Or find use them car shipper, cable drive, get one of them.
Oh, you still in the hospital, Lucky? Ouch.
Okay.
Oh, Lucky, you got to do a live stream from the hospital and get all the nurses involved.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Sorry about that. Just do a live stream, but we just don't want to see the live stream of you getting sponge bath. No.
Nah.
We love you, but we don't need to see all that. The nurses, yes. You, not in that position.
Oh, there you missed it, Lucky. You should have live streamed during the surgery, man. Strap the camera to the doctor's head and had at it, man.
Yes.
That sucker would have had like 1 million views.
If I would have thought about it, I should have asked my doctor when he done my gallbladder surgery if he'd record it, have a nurse with my GoPro recording that shit.
It was funny too when Lucky was in the ambulance. She handed him the GoPro, and he had it in his hand the whole time. And then when he got to the hospital, the nurse told the doctor, she said, "Just watch that GoPro. That's his life."
That's what cracked me up.
Yeah.
Oh, you going live tomorrow at 12? Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, Mick, I was just eating a ham sandwich, and before that, I was eating a chicken sandwich. They're very small, though, just like the size of like a regular cookout hamburger bun size bread. That's what I just ate them on. So nothing spectacular, just a small bit of food. We don't have a lot here because we can't get to a proper store. No transportation.
Is anybody in the chat or anything got medical experience? I got a quick question.
I had a sausage. Well, I actually had 2 sandwiches. I had sausage patty on a bagel, and then I had a ham and sausage patty on a bagel.
If you break a toe, will it stay swollen at the broke point until it heals?
I would imagine.
Because my middle toe, it comes out of my foot, goes straight up to almost that first knuckle, then it almost like when it comes out of my foot, it just seems like it goes wide to that knuckle, and it comes back into the end of the toe, and then the end of the toenail.
You have some swelling issues, apparently.
Yeah, well, they had to stitch up the bottom of my toes where it tore the underside of my toes, but the other 2 toes is straight up and down fine. That middle one is almost like a watermelon. It's small on the ends and big in the middle.
You might have some inflammation from an infection or maybe some gout, possibly some arthritis.
I've been tested. I don't have gout, thank God, knock on wood.
Well, I'm just saying, Jay.
Yeah.
I'm just going over the permutations.
That's why I think that doctor at the ER, he said that none of my toes were broken. I think that middle toe is broken because
maybe he smashed it with a hammer. Maybe the bastard smashed it with a hammer.
It probably would have felt better if they would have done that.
It might have.
Sam said he gave CPR to a turtle once. Does that count?
What?
You gave birth to a what now?
CPR to a turtle.
CPR to a... Shut up.
How's it going, Boneyard?
He said it's a long story. I can only imagine.
Later, Bones. See you, bud.
Bones ain't leaving. He just got here.
Oh.
Bones is just getting here.
I was confused. Pardon me.
Oh.
Horse, you were doing fine until you said over easy eggs. That is just nasty.
What's wrong with over easy? You know,
anything where you busted up and the center of the egg is still running? No.
No runny yolks?
Heck no.
No? Oh, all right. That's fine. I like some runny yolk. Not all the time, though. You gotta know when a runny yolk is appropriate. And it's not always appropriate. You can't just put a runny yolk on a sandwich and have nothing to sop it up with. You know, and sopping it up with the sandwich itself is not always, like possible. So you got to have another piece of bread to the side.
Hey, Mick.
Or something. Some sausage.
A couple ovaries.
That fat cycle.
Oh, yeah.
Can't do it, brother.
Couple over easy eggs on top of some sausage gravy and biscuits. Oh yeah.
Yeah, me too.
That's awesome.
If that bite goes anywhere, the next place it goes is to tater.
Killing you? Well, you were fucking... We're hard on yourself.
He turned his camera off and has muted his mic.
He's probably yelling at Johnny.
Yeah. I don't know where
Possibly. I cooked me a steak for breakfast this morning. Thin cut ribeye. Brought my cast iron frying pan out. Just put a drop of oil in there just to season it real good. Threw it in there. Seared it on both sides.
So you won't eat a runny egg, but
No.
you eat a bloody steak.
If it's pink in the middle, I'm good.
Pink is okay.
I don't go with the rare or medium rare. I go with a medium. Just
I go with
pink
the medium
all the way
well.
through the middle. A little bit of blood is okay. A lot of blood coming out, no. My brother used to eat them medium rare, but he was dating a girl one time years ago that she pretty much wanted it. Knock his horns off, wipe his butt, slice off a piece, and bring it to her. She'd eat it just like that. And I'm like, oh, no.
That's how my ex-wife was. We were at Outback Steakhouse one night, just her and I, and got her steaks. She sent it back 4 times. Finally, she was pissed off enough when the waitress come back out. She said, okay, this is it. Tell the cook, take it out of the refrigerator, throw it in the pan, count to 3, flip it over, count to 3, throw it on a plate, and bring it to me.
That
the
don't
cook
even
come out and said, ma'am, I cannot do that. It has to be a certain temperature in the middle. You know.
I'll cut off what I want.
Sorry you're not feeling good, brother. Hope you get the feeling better. I used to when I was little, steak had to be well done. Then as I got older, I started eating it, medium well and stuff like that. Give it to me medium. If you cook it past medium, it kills a lot of the flavor.
Yeah, see, I like mine done through. Doesn't have to be well done, but it can't be bloody.
Just a slight pink in the middle, just where it's got.
Yeah.
Where it's tender. If you cook it more in medium well, it turns to shoe leather.
Right.
People that'll tell you all steak should be slightly pink in the middle, period.
Yep.
If you're going to cook it right, you got to cook it so that it all of it, even well done, is slightly pink in the middle still.
Yep.
Cook it so it's all gray.
You've overcooked it and cooked all the flavor out of it.
Well, I don't subscribe to cooking all the flavor out of it. No, but supposedly you've overcooked it. It's like a beyond well done steak. I have a relative, my stepfather. He cooks things until they're like burned. And
like my sister and my sister-in-law both. They like their chicken just as dry as you can make it.
Oh, gross.
Burn offerings.
Ah.
They said if a chicken's got any juices in it, it's raw and not cooked all the way.
That's complete nonsense.
That's just the way they think.
No offense to those ladies, but that's nonsense.
As long as it ain't got blood and pink in the middle of chicken, I'm good. But if it's dry, don't even bring it to me.
Yeah. All forms of meat have different grades of being cooked, medium, well, rare, whatever, that's fine. Not a problem. You like your meat how you like it. Even pork has, different, stages of being cooked, whatever. Yeah, I just ate, so I could talk about food. Yeah, I actually would.
I love talking about food because I love to cook.
I could go for a pork chop, even though I just ate them sandwiches.
Oh, I need to cook y'all some pork chops on my smoker. Whew.
Listen, coming from a meat cutting background, the one thing that just grates my nerves to no end is going into a steakhouse and watching somebody buy a $25 steak and then just smother it in steak sauce. What's the point?
If you have to put steak sauce on a steak, you've ruined it.
Yeah, go to the dollar store, buy that $5 steak that's frozen, cook it, and then smother that in steak sauce.
My dad and uncle was telling me about they went to Atlanta where one of my other uncles lived, and they all went to a steakhouse. Well, my one uncle, every time he got a steak, he always had to put like Worcestershire or something like that. It was just a habit he had. They cooked this steak and all, brought it to him. They had him check, see, make sure it's cooked the way they wanted it and all. Well, my uncle started to eat it and asked for some Worcestershire. The server says, "Is your steak not cooked properly?" He's like, "Yeah, I just want some Worcestershire." He's like, "What, is it not done right?" He couldn't figure it out till my other uncle told him, says, "They don't give out no sauces here. If you have to put sauce on it, they think that it was cooked wrong and they'll make you another steak." I'm like, whoa.
Well, that's a custom. Different people, different customs. That's fine. Whatever. You know, the technicalities of food are, strictures, but there are, like those world famous chefs that have little quirks about them. Like some will use one ingredient instead of another, and even people like Gordon Ramsay likes his rice slightly undercooked, so it has a little tiny crunch to it. I'm like, ugh.
The one thing I will not do is undercook pork. Like Craig was saying earlier, there's different ones saying now that you can eat pork medium well.
Yes, that's always been the case.
If it's got blood running out of it, not on pork.
No, not blood, not blood. You can cook pork where it's juicy and tender and still cooked.
Yeah. Well, I cook on that smoker, and it don't ever dry the meat out. It's always juicy.
Yeah. There you go.
Especially cooking over that pecan, because it's a cold burning. Temperature is usually between 225 and 250. Oh man, it does wonderful.
I'm not used to low temperature cooking, also known as smoking. I don't know how to smoke things. I don't have a lot of experience with it. I've cooked on a charcoal grill and things, but with
grills do all right, but grills don't do too good for cooking steaks and all. It dries them out too fast.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not a big fan of that. Oh, jeez. I'm not a big fan of like drying out the meat. Yeah, I like some meat to not be.
All I know
wood
is that you can't undercook manatee.
Manatee? What the hell are you talking
about? Sea cows. We're killing poor old Mick. He says he ain't even near somewhere to get something to eat, and we keep talking about food is making him hungry.
Well, if you want something to eat, Mick, why are you going to McDonald's? That's like, soy byproduct crap.
Yeah, that's soybean burgers.
Let me see that picture.
That's about like how we talk about eating at Crystal's, them little Crystal burgers. We look at them and say, "Where you get gray meat from?"
I have never had a Crystal burger ever.
I'm going to show you a picture of my niece.
Okay. Captain Jerk shirt. Heck yeah.
Crystal just showed me that. I'm like, come on, really? That's awesome.
Matt, I'll eat McDonald's every now and then, but I don't really care for it that much. One place I won't go to is back to the Burger King here in my hometown.
Oh, that's cool. Nice sticker, bud. Oh, sorry. Vinyl transfer.
Salmon and rice. Ooh, boneyard. And you ain't sharing with us? Oh. Was it grilled salmon? Or did you broil it in the oven?
Oh,
Captain Jerk sticker.
Sweet. I think I got a go-karts and gone fishing sticker somewhere around here.
I might have 1 or 10.
Hey, Tater.
I'm
I think I got one of them too.
Yeah.
And hold on, let's see what else I got in here. I don't know if y'all know this fool, but we got this fool here. Go-karts are going fishing. He's crazy. He's fun. And he's family. We got our favorite old David Johnson sticker, which he must be working a lot because I ain't heard from him in the last little bit. They must be working him half to death. And I love this one right here. The red with the black trim, Twisted R Racing sticker. I'm saving this one to go on my Sears.
I got some Captain Jerk stickers. How many you need? Yeah.
I think if I repaint that hood white and put this red with the black trim Twisted R sticker on it, would look real good on a white hood.
I've got another type of Captain Jerk sticker here that nobody even has because I just got these. This is
the big ones.
It's a demon sticker, but it's a real big one.
Yeah, I got the little ones that you sent me.
Yep. And then I've got a new sticker
you got a new design?
I just got this new design. It's real simple and it's not really that impressive, but I got this one right here.
Ooh.
I
do like that one, Cap.
That's the tattoo on the side of my head.
Heck yeah. I'd like to have one of those and one of the big demon ones.
I've been drawing this symbol everywhere since 1986.
Heck yeah.
That symbol has been with me for over 30 years. So I think I got a couple of the same stickers as you. I'm not sure. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, I think I got a couple. Yeah, I got a couple of them. Hang on. Yeah. Oh, I think I got another one here too.
And I got this one that's going to go on the... I'm probably going to put this one on the engine cover of the Sears.
Oh, there we go. I got a couple more. Hold on. Yeah.
What are you doing? You got it on time lapse.
Mine was doing that the other day while I was live streaming.
I think he's got it on daggum time lapse or something, and it's making them look like they're jumping and all. A Dougie Sweener sticker. Yeah, I got one of them too.
I've got Doug. I've got Mama. I've got. Let's see. I've got fellas that you guys don't even heard of. I
got my Camino for life.
I got Schlisa Shell.
What is going on here?
Sheriff Sasquatch. I've got Shauna Sparkles Clark.
Look at that, Johnny, like crazy in the background.
How are y'all doing that?
I don't know.
You got a Steve Punk sticker. You got one of these. You ain't got a Badger Truck sticker either, does you? And you should have an Andrew Hondo sticker, but I guarantee you don't.
Have you had stickers made yet?
I got stickers in here. I don't even know where the hell they came from.
No, I have not.
I know exactly where this one came from.
I'm trying to find time to get it done.
This one came from here. This one came from Snobby Scrap.
Well, if you can get me a copy of your design of what you want done,
and that's his
the measurements of how big you want it and all,
that's
I
his
can talk
baby
to my buddy and see how much he charges to make them.
I got some Rafale Scrapper. I've got some Up to No Good. And
I've checked a couple 2 or 3 places to have them made.
Yeah.
But they're just not the quality I want.
I've got some U-Dizzy 1969. I'm the only one that has these stickers. Because I had them made for me.
Heck yeah. And their horse is going to teach us too. Somebody had spaghetti and brownies for dinner tonight. And ain't going to share no brownies with us?
I'm fixing to go get a chunk of angel food cake.
Angel food?
Uh-huh.
What kind of topping you going to put on it?
Air.
You're not going to put no strawberries or cherries or anything like that on it?
Maybe some peanut butter.
Peanut butter angel food cake.
What?
That's different.
You and Cab 7 have to get together because you both got that sick peanut butter obsession. You don't know Cab 7, do you?
I've heard of him. I've never went to his channel or anything.
Cab 7 is an old YouTube friend of mine, very good friend of mine. I've known him for quite a while. I met him in person, hung out with him for a weekend up at U-Dizzy's. Really cool cat, and he's a bit of an odd bird. He had this thing with peanut butter. But anyway.
Hey, Nate.
Yo.
I just had an idea.
Change thing works. So
All right.
Have you and Trevor thought about maybe where the exhaust comes out on that 420, splitting it off and have one pipe run under each saddlebag and go out the back?
It's going to be a light load, so.
Looking for my list. Yeah, it's on the list. Literally, yeah, it is. We're going to make it where the second part coming off from this side that comes over here, it's going to be a clamp on so that we could take it on and off. And then it's going to have a strap right here under like a bracket that holds it, just like the other side. We made a little T-bracket that we can hose clamp onto the exhaust. We'll do the same thing on this side.
Gotcha.
It's in the making.
It's all good, Junkyard. Just be careful getting home, brother. Tater. I know a way you can do it to where you can unbolt it and all, but it'll still be a functioning exhaust.
We got it pretty much figured out. We just got to do it. We got everything we need to do it. We just need to do it.
No, Sam, none of us like to do it, but we have to sometimes.
You know how the dirt bike slides in and it clips on one side, then it's got that spring-loaded bolt on the other side that holds it in?
Yeah.
How would it work to do something kind of like that? Have the pipe and have it wire off and run out to so far, and then it kind of barrels out a little bit, and the other exhaust pipe slides in, and you put two springs on each side like dirt bikes do.
Okay, that's pretty much what we were thinking of doing. I told Trevor they make those pipe stretchers. You stick that thing inside the pipe and it stretches it out.
Harbor Freight has them.
They might have like an inch and a quarter. You're an electrician. I was too. They have 1.25 inch pipe, don't they?
Yeah.
Sam, I gotta say something to Sam real quick. Sam, don't do anything unless he's actually out there. I know that dude still ain't there, just like puffing down. Okay. don't do nothing. Don't act hasty. Don't do nothing unless he's like right there. If you see him coming, get right on that. But otherwise, you know.
That's awful little pipe, though. Good gracious, that's little. What's that off of?
No, that's for the stinky pinky.
That's awful small exhaust, though.
Yeah, but if I cut it right here and do the one pipe into the two, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll work like that. But if you run it, that skinny piece on out a little ways, and tie it in, it would that would choke it out real bad.
Yeah, I want to put it on there though because it is definite. Like it is loud, just as loud as the 420. I'm not even joking, dude.
Them built Briggs motors are loud.
It's insane loud.
No, that 420 is louder than yours.
I don't know, dude. That's close.
Hey, mate.
Sam, maybe if you
hold that piece up again.
Walk by. Just saying.
Where they come together, where that goes in, you see where it's got that little weld around it. If you cut right there across that weld where it's flat, where it U's down and the whole bottom's flat across, right where it starts going to the Y, cut it off where it's a pretty good bit. Then take you a straight piece of pipe that comes off that Briggs motor and kind of egg shape it a little bit to where it slides over it, and then weld the outside and fold the ears towards the inside and weld it all in. It ought to work real good, and it'll seal it. What you gonna do? Have it where it sits up a little higher? That would be cool right there.
How cool would that be, dude?
Heck yeah.
Huh?
Awesome.
That would be wicked.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. But these are Trevor's, so I gotta talk him out of it. He paid $10 for another one of those little micro, the little street bike.
Yeah.
And this came with it.
One of them little micro crotch rockets. Has a little,
exactly.
49cc motor. Or
Yep.
I seen one. It's one of them little micro ones, but it didn't have a 49cc on it. It had a 29cc motor on it.
Well, we might put a 212.
Motor.
We might do a 212 on it. But the reason he bought it is because it came with a box full of electronics with a blinker, headlights, and we're talking about that for the Warrior, the Baja.
Oh, heck yeah.
It's got a horn, a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, it's got the little blinker switch and everything.
Oh, heck yeah.
Went by a garage sale Sunday on my way home from the tractor pulls, and they had a mini chopper sitting out in the yard for sale with the garage sale stuff. I stopped and asked them what they wanted for it. I got back in my truck and left. They wanted $500 for it.
Oh,
it was
man,
just one of the stock ones you buy.
Yeah.
Well, I seen one like it's just like the one that the two at Johnny had.
Yeah, Captain, that's
Somebody
a good one.
painted it gold color and put some black stripes on it. They wanted $850 for it. I'm like, dude, you can buy them brand new for less than that.
The Baja Warrior prices are insane. Around here, they're all hacked up, and if you can find one for $300, you're doing pretty good.
A lot of people around here that want way too much money for their stuff, and then they say, "Oh, this was this much brand new." Yeah, but you left it out in the rain for 7 years because your kids grew up and went to college. So it sits outside with the tarp on it, and then the tarp gets full of holes, and it gets drooping with water, and the water busts through, and what do you know? The thing gets ruined because it's just sitting there rusting, and the pipes are getting all split, and then you come along, and you see, oh, okay, they say it runs. It don't run. Ran when parked, okay. But people around here, they got some some kind of substance inside their brain that hampers thought. It might be thick and viscous, like the material that comes out the back end of a cow. You know, I'm not kidding, man. People got just anyway. Yeah.
Hey Nate, I just checked on my likes and dislikes. We got one person, like you were saying last night, that's got a itty bitty bitty winky.
That big. That's about how big it is.
Oh, you give him the benefit of the doubt. Half that. There you go.
You like that, huh, Jay?
I like that. I was able to watch most of that last night, but I had a bunch of stuff going on last night, and I ended up missing part of it.
It's all
I
good,
need to go
dude.
back and finish watching your stream, man.
If you've seen one of my streams, you've seen them all. A lot of smoke, a lot of goofiness. That's all it is.
Yeah. But like I said earlier, when Mick was saying that I could just send a fat cycle to him, if it goes anywhere, you're getting it.
Yeah.
It goes
That's
to your
what's up.
house and stays if it goes anywhere.
I'll add her to the horde. I'm proud of my bikes, man.
Nate, you're gonna have to buy the property next to you and build a garage.
I know. Soon.
That would be awesome.
Give me about 5 years to build my channel up some more and start making some better money.
Hey, Tater, I thought about something. And hear me out before you say anything. I think I figured out a way to get you a lot more room without having to store stuff outside or whatever. Like I was thinking about doing with the fat cycle.
Uh-huh.
On the ceiling. Get them little pulleys that's got the auger screw thing where you screw them into stuff.
Right.
Put one in one spot, go so far back and put another one in there. Run 2 ropes down. Have it where you got a hook on the end of each rope. Have it where you can hook one hook around the front forks or whatever, around the neck, and then have the other one and you hook it behind the seat and then pull them ropes and lift it all the way up to the ceiling and have it where you can anchor it off and have them where you can pull them up to the ceiling and get them out the way to where you can bring other stuff and store underneath it.
I probably could. My
And you can put them close to the wall where you put them in line with each other and pull them up and not bump into your OG cart, but yet still have them up off the ground and store it out the way where you can have more room in there to do stuff without having to carry everything outside every time you want to work on something.
Yeah. Whenever we do a live stream, we always got to push everything out.
Yep.
Yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, there is something missing from in the garage.
The Sears ain't in there.
That's right.
We sold it.
I sold it. For 2 cases of beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And a chewing gum wrapper.
Hey, if you remember, I got it for 1 case of beer, so I made profit.
Yeah, okay.
And a chewing gum wrapper.
Now we have it in the shed.
Yeah, we put her in the shed because we put the key switch in and still couldn't get it to start. So
is it getting power to the key switch?
No, the ignition cord, or whatever is bad. Solenoid.
Solenoid.
Starter solenoid or the power solenoid went out.
Yeah, well, you got to pull the whole damn tractor apart to get to the damn solenoid on it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not joking, dude. I
Where
tried
the heck
to get
is
in
it
there.
mounted at on yours?
It's like under the dashboard, and you cannot get your hand in there, and the motor is in the way, and the battery box where the battery sits is in the way, and the battery box has nuts behind it. It's not just like welded nuts on the back. It's got nuts behind it, so you can't even loosen the bolts. So you got to take the steering wheel off, the dash off, the battery box cover. I don't even know, man. But you gotta like pull a whole damn thing apart just to get to it.
That's something I wish that they would do on them tractors and all. What they should have done. They got so much electrical stuff mounted behind that and down so low with the battery in front of it, the gas tank above it, and all this other stuff. Why didn't they just make a little small access plate with 4 screws under the steering wheel down toward the thing, pull them 4 screws out to where you can get in there to get to electrical stuff and fix it?
They don't want you to fix it. They want you to buy a new one.
Hey, Nacho. Hey, Brad's workbench. Long time no see, Brad.
Hey, Brad, what's up, man?
He must be home because that's the only time I've ever seen him, because when he's out working, he's always too daggone busy. He must be home.
What do you got, Captain?
Huh?
It looks like he's got a cigar box, and he's...
It's a cigar box.
Yeah, but what you got in it?
Stickers.
Oh, stickers.
Cigars?
Stickers.
Tons of stickers. Oh, stickers and...
Have a good one, Boneyard.
Hold on a minute. I said hold on, damn it.
I ain't got nothing to hold on to.
All right. There's a pack in here. And the rest is buttons.
Ah.
Tons and tons and tons of buttons. Look, Dare. Like an old Dare button from the 80s, bro.
I got a button, but I can't show it to you.
I've got tons
they finally put you back on maintenance, huh, Brad? That's good.
Captain would like it. Captain, you'd like this button.
I'll have to
send you a
buttons
picture.
are 80s buttons. Like, I got Dead Kennedys, Hard Rock Cafe. I got every damn thing in here. I got Beavis and Butthead. I got Metallica. I got
Put this on there, Johnny.
Dad gum.
I got just buttons for my friend's old band that doesn't even exist anymore. X and Ferris.
Cool.
Justin.
Yeah.
This is an antique button. It's a Betty Boo. I can't show it any closer because she is butt naked.
Oh, I got a buck naked Smurfette. It's a sticker though.
What is it?
I got a buck naked Smurfette sticker.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It is. Yeah, I got. Oh! I got these from the. I got these from their website. These are Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Cool.
They still sell these on their website. These pinbacks. They still sell them. I got one on my jacket right now. Oh, this one's from the.
Aren't you supposed to keep your buttons in the cookie containers? Cookie tins?
This one's from the 90s, I believe. Spank Me. And then I got a SpongeBob. I got a Union Jack. I got a DRI in here. Like, this is a vintage one. Dirty Rotten Imbeciles. Yep, I got a bunch.
A buddy of mine used to have a bunch of old stickers and patches and buttons and all from like bands from the 70s. Had Tom Petty and The Who, Queen, Grateful Dead. I mean, he had all kinds of daggum stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what he done with it. I should have kept up, asked him about it. I would have loved to have had them, but
that is a thick wad of stickers right there.
Yes, sir.
I don't even have places to put them all. I ran out of places to hide the bodies.
Hey, did you guys know I owned a jet? I got a couple of them, actually. Here's one.
You rich?
Hey, Tater, I got a couple of them too. You want to see?
Pardon me while I
Oh,
express some profanity.
I got a 034 and a 036 jet for a Predator 212 carb.
I think these are Briggs.
I think I paid $2 a piece for these. They caught them on sale on BMI.
Very good.
Y'all keep talking about cookies. Y'all gonna be making me want to go back to Subway and get some of them white chocolate macadamia nut cookies they got.
Oh, all right, TracShac, stop talking.
White.
You don't make me go find a Subway.
White chocolate is not chocolate. It has no cocoa in it, so it cannot be chocolate.
Tastes like chocolate to me. Yes, they are, Brad.
I got a box of the mint thins, so the same as the Girl Scout thin mint cookies.
Our dollar store sells some that taste just like the daggone Girl Scout cookie ones. But they're $1 a package, and that's a lot better than paying the Girl Scout prices for their little packages. I tell you some good ones that Subway has, and that's them peanut butter cookies with the peanut butter chips in them. Yeah, I got to quit talking about food. I'm getting hungry.
A few weekends back, I was over at a friend of mine's house, and they were making s'mores. And his wife went in the house and come back out with the Keebler graham cracker cookies that are dipped in chocolate on the one side, and that's what they were making the s'mores out of. It was awesome.
This past hunting season, my cousin and his wife and his 2 daughters were making s'mores, and they were running low on marshmallows and all. And I said, "Well, I got to go to the store to pick up a few things from my camper. Want me to get you some marshmallows?" They're like, "Yeah." Went to the store and all, went looking in marshmallows, and daggone if I didn't find where they had square marshmallows for making s'mores. They were about 3/4 inch thick, but they were about 2 inches by 2 inches square.
I have never seen a square marshmallow.
Not me.
They have them, and it says on it, s'mores marshmallows.
I like the
3/4 thick and 2 by 2 square. Perfect.
I've seen square ones plenty of times.
The more I look at that,
They're specialty marshmallows. You gotta ask for them.
Crazy.
I like the jumbo marshmallows.
Oh yeah, but doing like you said with the chocolate covered graham crackers, and then just roasting the marshmallow and stick it together, that would be good.
Yep.
You want to see a marshmallow get big? Drop just a regular size round cylinder style marshmallows. Just take one of them, put it in a quart size mason jar, and vacuum it. That one marshmallow will fill that quart size container. It will literally swell that big. Hey, Frankie.
Yeah, Frank.
Frankie.
I thought when people said they'd swell, I was like, nah, they might get a little bit bigger. Nah, you put them in a vacuum container, them suckers will get huge.
Oh, nice. He does.
Yeah, but when you release the vacuum, they don't go back to their same shape. They get all funky.
Yeah. Junkyard, we're killing you, huh?
Frankie M, I subscribe to you.
He said he got out the truck, we was talking about exhaust, and then he gets back in the truck, we're talking about marshmallows, and now he's hungry. You missed it when we was talking about steaks and chicken and everything else a while ago then.
That's that Frankie M guy. That he must know who I am. He called me by my name. Oh, I put it on the. Never mind. It's on the damn StreamYard. How you doing, Frankie?
Never mind,
I'm Nate. Obviously,
I'm Johnny Garage.
Garage is his actual last
I'm Polar Bear Ed.
Yeah.
Let's see. 1 second.
See you, Brad.
Have a good one, Brad. Oh yeah, I've went and watched some of Frankie's. He's got some good videos and all good tools.
We have a professor at work his last name is Oki. He's Japanese. It's Okey or something like that. And I had to deliver a big skid of stuff up to where his lab's at. And after I got out of there, I'm thinking, man, I would love to have the last name Oki. I said, because I would name my son Doki. Okay, Doki. Beep, beep, it's just a Jeep.
Dadgum, Junkyard.
There's a lot of hungry people in the chat.
Yeah, but Junkyard's stuck on the daggum interstate because some horses got out and caused 3 cars to crash.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Junkyard, lock it in 4 low, go through the median, go through a fence, hit the service road, and get around that crap. Frankie's got some good videos, y'all. Y'all need to go check out his page. If somebody can put Frankie's page in there in the
Johnny did.
Johnny did.
Johnny dropped his link. I was gonna drop his link, and Johnny's like getting faster at it than me.
He getting good with that stuff, ain't he?
Yeah.
You teaching him right. You teaching him right, Nate. You getting him. You getting him right.
He just dropped it. Oh, he dropped it again.
How fast? That's speedy Gonzalez.
Johnny's gonna be part of my tech department.
Now we just need Johnny to start dropping some videos of his own.
Exactly.
He put one up today.
Did he?
Yeah.
I never got a notification of it.
Mail call for Craig Durbin.
Mail call from Craig Durbin.
I'm going to have to go look that up. I had you I had the bell rung on yours to let me know when you dropped one, and I ain't got no notification. Well, there's a lot of people's I ain't got notification in forever about.
He did a video like a week or 2 ago where he actually got the motor swapped out on his mud mower.
Yeah.
You got it running yet?
He traded Chris
money.
He bought a motor from Chris Trash and Treasures, my brother. 20 what how many horsepower?
24 horse.
24 horse. V twin.
Yeah, V
twin. And it was on his 0 turn. He bought that from him, and he got it on there.
Not by myself, by Josh.
That kid Josh helped him out putting it on there.
Yeah.
He's got to do exhaust on it and a few other things.
Have you got it fired up yet?
Not yet.
Fire right up.
Oh, you got it running already?
I'm sorry, it was so quick. It shut back off. No one.
Because it didn't have exhaust on it?
No, it's all.
So he started it. He said he turned it over, it fired right up, and he didn't have exhaust on it, so he turned it right back off.
That's a good thing. You don't want to run it too long without exhaust on it.
I did it like a second. I hear it pop. I hear it cock up. I shut it right back off.
The only reason Chris got rid of that motor, he said it run great sometimes, and sometimes it wouldn't run too great. But we'll figure it out.
I got that cover.
Cap, that thing you just showed me, man, reminds me of this. JC. Captain, look at this one. Not that one, this one, John.
Yeah, too.
That one came off. Actually, somebody did that. Did you see that, Jay?
Yeah,
I didn't know after look at it closely.
Johnny didn't even realize it until just now.
Johnny?
Yes?
You're slipping, brother. You're slipping.
I am. I can't blame about that. I kind of am.
Mick finally got himself some food.
Heck yeah. I'm fixing to go in there and cook me something here in just a little bit.
That's all you eat is ramen noodles.
Well, take us with you, Jay. Let's have a cooking show.
My camera won't reach all the way to the kitchen from my computer. It's only got a little short cord on it. And I don't have a Bluetooth cam, or I would. Think I'm gonna cook me another one of them steaks. I got a couple more in the fridge. Fire up that cast iron frying pan again.
Take the computer and all in there. Just drag us along.
You know how hard it'd be to try to move this thing in there, keep the power hook to it at the same time. I'm good at some things, but that, whew.
Well, that's your next project. That's your next project. Put wheels on your desk. You need to roll us around.
Oh, Jay. I was muted. The whole time I was like,
"Damn, you swear nuts, brother." Talking about he's about to eat some fresh bologna since there's two horses laying in the middle of the road. Hey, Katana, long time no see, brother.
An extension cord for your USB webcam is cheap, and it works.
I'd like to get one of them Bluetooth ones, but I don't know how far you can get away from a computer with a Bluetooth camera before it starts messing up.
Get an extension cord. That's what I did.
Hey, my Bluetooth headphones.
Yeah,
I can get clear outside the house almost to my garage before they start cutting out.
Dang. Yeah, but if y'all ain't never cooked with cast iron, if you get a good set of cast iron pans and you learn how to cook on them properly, you won't use another kind of pan to cook on.
I've seen like 1,000 videos about how to use a Dutch oven, a cast iron Dutch oven. So I think I got the basics.
But cooking a steak in a cast iron frying pan is. A lot of people mess up with cast iron and all. They turn the heat wide open. You don't do that with cast iron.
I haven't cooked a steak in a cast iron frying pan in at least 25 years. Give or take.
They still make them. You're just going to spend some money on a decent one.
You don't have to spend money on a decent one. Go to a yard sale. Go to a flea market. You can find cast iron all day.
I had a whole set. Hence the word "had."
You look on the bottom. There's a whole guide right here on YouTube to tell you all the quality cast iron you can get right at a yard sale.
Yep.
Just flip it over. Look at the bottom.
Hey, my frying pan that I use all the time. It used to be a non-stick pan. All the non-stick has gone out of it. It is now like the inside of a regular cast iron pan.
Okay, so now I just got notifications in my email for 3 different live streams. Grant Hubbard, Green Bay Wacky, and WTF Mike. All 3 of them just now. I know all those guys, and I've sat on all their panels. So what do you think I'm going to do right after I leave here?
My notifications are so screwed up. I'll tell you how bad it is. A few weeks ago when I was hurt, Matt's stream went live. I didn't get the notification for it until after the stream was over with.
Yep.
Then I got a notification one time. I watched Nate's stream, watched the whole live stream, talked in it and everything. After it was over with, 3 hours later, it popped up that he was going live. And I looked at the name of it. It's the same one he done earlier that night. That's how the notifications were working that day. I was like, good Lord.
Yeah, you're right. That day, because it's not even the same problems, and it's not even like, that it happens all the time. You're right.
But this was like, Nate went live at 7. I got a notification like 11 o'clock that night. I was like, that's a little on the late side. But it's been crazy here lately on notifications.
I'm about to get out of here, fellas.
You got to work tomorrow?
Johnny's going home. I got to work tomorrow. Wife's got to go pick up the kid. Whole bunch of hoopla.
Has school started for them down there yet?
Yep. And she's doing all this other extra activities.
Color guard and all that?
Yep.
How's she doing with that?
He likes it. It's just a lot of work.
Oh, yeah. A lot of running and going, huh?
Like right now, she don't get picked up till 9 o'clock at night. My butt's in bed at 9 o'clock at night. You know what I mean?
I wish I could get to sleep at 9 o'clock at night, but it's usually 2, 3 o'clock in the morning before I ever get to lay down and take a nap. And then I'm back up at like 7 to let the dogs out.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna skate out of here with Nate too, because I'm having trouble keeping my eyes open. And
yeah, I think I'm fixing to shut this thing down because I still got to cook me something to eat, and then I got to go help my brother move 2 vehicles tonight. That's
Ed, I'm pretty sure I've seen you sleep on a live stream before.
I don't know about a live stream, but I think a hangout he got pretty well close to sleeping. That head was bobbing a few times.
Yeah. I was gonna say not a live stream, but I was in a hangout one night. My head was dropping down, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm out.
You need to know. Yeah, you need to know when to quit, Ed. You gotta say, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, but I didn't even catch like a half an hour of the conversation, so I was like, yep,
Hey,
I'm out. I'm done. So.
How you doing?
Hi, Mrs. Kurtz.
Hi.
Hi, Christine.
Y'all got any deer sausage left, or y'all need some more brought down?
I only have 1 pack of Salisbury.
We've been saving it too for a special occasion.
And that was the last of the Salisbury I had.
Yeah, I like the breakfast sausage better.
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, was he coming down soon?
When I get a chance, I'm going to bring y'all some down.
As soon as he gets his shiznit together.
Do what, Nate?
What's your name? Johnny. Johnny asked if you were coming down soon, and I said when he gets his shiznit together.
I'm gonna try to come down, if any way possible, the first of next month. If there's any way possible, if that's cool with y'all.
Dude, you want to see the bedroom?
Yeah,
we got some upgrades for you, bro.
Uh-oh. We lost a tater.
Okay.
Let me add him back. There he is. There we go.
Nate go?
Where
did he go?
I hit the wrong button.
Hey, Captain, don't sneeze. You'd be blowed everything all over Puller.
Where is he gone?
That a full-size bed in there?
Oh, yeah. Queen, baby.
Queen? Oh, heck yeah.
It's still in the making, but we got the paint up. We got the bed in, curtains, floors done.
Heck
Cool.
yeah.
So it's ready for you, bro.
Heck yeah.
Huh? We got to do the baseboard still. That's all that's left.
That's easy.
We talking about Sam, the Amazon jungle.
So he's like, all right, let me on the bed so I can go to sleep.
Get up there. Get up. Boing. Oh, it's breaking in for you.
Nope.
I guess when I come down, if Suey don't go into the bedroom with y'all, she'll be coming in there to snuggle with me at night.
Oh.
Well, we got us a king size now.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be all right. We're ready for you.
Heck yeah. I'm going to try to. It's according to how the finances goes.
I know, brother. I know.
It's like every time I turn around here lately, thinking I'm going to get something done, and all of a sudden, whammo, you got to pay this. Whammo, you got to pay that. And I'm like, where'd y'all come from?
I know how that works.
I'm like, Y'all worse than the IRS swarming in on somebody that's trying to make a living.
Side to deluxe up.
We lost Puller.
Yeah.
Yep, we're getting stuff done now, and we're ready for you. But I'm gonna get out of here.
Nothing.
All right, Tater.
Want to do a dab for the camera? Oh, the dab for the camera.
Have a good one, Johnny.
The dabbing madman.
The dabbing dinosaur.
No.
I said nope.
We need to get him some stickers that says Johnny Garage, Dabbing Dinosaur.
Yeah. A dinosaur riding a riding a mud mower.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, folks. We'll see y'all next time.
If you do a T-Rex, his hands would never reach the handlebars.
What?
All right, folks.
All right, y'all have a good one.
America.
That's right, America.
America.
All right, everybody. I appreciate y'all coming in. Captain, I appreciate you being on the panel with me and all, but I think I'm going to call it quits for tonight. Go find me something to eat, and then get ready to go help my brother move a couple cars and all. So we'll catch y'all tomorrow night on either Stacy's or David's stream or whoever does one tomorrow. Whoever, if Stacy's not able to do tomorrow night. But we'll catch y'all tomorrow night. Love y'all, and y'all have a good one.
Thanks for having me, Jake.
Yep, appreciate it.